Still, I am up for a fight, so let's bring some stuff in. And supplies or not, we're going to try and push up here. I should probably, if I retreated right back into the rear, that would be a better bet, wouldn't it? As soon as we get there, we're so hungry. If I had aircraft, transport aircraft, I could at least help with that. I think what we have to hope... Do you know what? I don't think I need 5... I don't think I need 10 divisions for this. So let's take... I'm going to take 5. And let's pull these all the way back to Veliki Luki. And from there... let's go in. We're going to go and try and get this cut off here. And then hopefully the Allies will do something. It'll shorten the line if nothing else. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that we can do this. Oh my god, the attack numbers aren't great. No, let's pull them back as well. It's just not working. It's just not working at all. Right, let's pull the whole army all the way back. And then we will work out what to do once I've had a chance to recover. My god, folks, I feel like we're stuck. There was one area of the front where I didn't think supply looked too bad. No, it is bad. It is just bad. What about down south? Did things get better after we took Stalingrad? Moderately. Like not drastically, but like moderately. I wonder if I need to develop... Oh god, these guys have had nothing for like ever. We could definitely change this. I wonder if I need to develop the I can't think of the name of it. The am I out of points? Is that just crapped out because I've got too many? National focus bypassed alliance with the Baltic states. Okay. Right, what does this give us then? So the alliance with the Baltic states. Now that was bypassed. Is that because they... I think that's because they're not independent. Possibly. The North Sea. Unlocks decision diplomatic mission to Finland. Ah, interesting. Okay. In the Mediterranean. Diplomatic mission to the Czech People's Republic. Why is that in the Mediterranean? Diplomatic mission to Yugoslavia. Let's start with this one. As we are right there. Do you know what? Where's the option to turn off supply for allies? There is a thing you can do somewhere. And I don't think it's by... It's not by individual supply hubs, is it? Let's have a look. Army, Air Force. I have seen it somewhere. So if I click on this, it's not there. I'm trying to think where I've seen this. And I'm sure there's an option somewhere. Mind you, they are not my allies at the moment because I'm not in a faction with them. Actually, looking at this, we've got decent supply, just not right at the front line. So maybe mind you, there's nothing drawing supply down here, so we'd never know, would we? I'm trying to think where it might be. It's been so long since I've had to do this, but there is an option to turn off supply for allied soldiers somewhere, and I can't think where it is. Is it here? Allied supply. Oh, okay, so they need to turn it on. Right, that's fine. Do you know what I might need to do? And this might sodding help. Let's make sure all this is turned up to maximum. If it wasn't already. It's going to use an awful lot more trucks. And yep, I thought that might do that. So, what are we short of? Trucks needed, but in stockpiles is fine. Trains needed in stockpiles is fine. That's fine. Okay, so it just took a little bit of rejigging. I think most of my armies were set to that. But there might have been a few that weren't. Either way, it might make a difference, so... Not sure why the Allies aren't attacking... Wait, who is this? Control the Kingdom of Greece. And your reason for not doing anything and advancing is... what? I'm not sure. Never trust your allies to do anything. Mind you, they are going in now. Are they? I don't know. Right, what have we got? We were going to try and research armoured cars, weren't we? That's exactly what we were going to do. The interwar armoured car. It'll be cheap to produce. We'll have lots of them. Lend-lease from Mexico, South Africa, Canada, United States, and India. What are the United States offering? Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, we're out of factories. In fact, we're out of... not factories, but convoys. They've gone. This is for our aircraft. Okay, fighter and carrier fighters, range and naval attack, production efficiency gain, research bonus is quite nice. Max speed and agility. I'll always take that one. That will mean that we have a new improved fighter. Don't really know how those guys are doing, to be honest. I haven't looked at the air losses, but I mean, I'm guessing we've got lots of friendly aircraft to help us out at this stage anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Don't think there's an awful lot of stuff for you to do around here anymore. I think it's time to start applying these to armies that are likely to be attacking, so let's put them in there instead. What have we got? Have we got any more ground attack aircraft? Yeah, we've got 200 here. So let's take one of you and add them. I really don't know who's going to be doing the fighting. Let's put them in there, as it's kind of quiet around here. Okay, we'll leave the other fighters in, just in case. Oh, well, we don't need 200. So we'll put you over there as well. Doesn't always work so well assigning them to armies, but we're not talking vast numbers of aircraft here. So they should be able to figure it out where they need to go. Right, we've got an oil processing. All that is absolutely fine. All I wanted to do was advance this. I'm going to take the logistics company. I'm going to take it. I don't know if I'm going to find space for it to go. Did we ever get Marines done? Did we get Marines done? I don't remember that being a thing. Well, it clearly was. So, let's spend... Oh, this is naval experience? Oh, crap. I thought this was army experience. Balls. This is going to be air experience, right? For the paratroopers. Okay. Right, okay. It does kind of make sense, so that's fine. I just hadn't clocked that was going to be a thing. Fuel refining 2. Well, I mean, these things are useful, and eventually, with 2 years, I can maybe just reduce the amount of fuel that we've got. It's not coming. Oh, right, okay. This could be a problem. That's because there's a lend-lease bringing all that. I'm going to wait till the fuel goes down a bit. And we'll see what happens. I might be able to keep it positive with what we're producing. We will see. Supplies up here are just far too low. I'm almost thinking it's going to be worth building a supply hub. Can we see where the enemy's supply hubs are? Because if there's one in this area, we can't use the Leningrad one. I wonder if I could see them if I put spy aircraft over there. Not something we've got researched. We've got one there. That needs boosting up. So let's follow this back. There's a weak point. And a weak point. And then we need to get it... Holy crap. Then we're on to 5s. No, we're not. We've got 5s going through here. Right, so it should be able to trace... We've just got to let them build it out. There's just nothing else we can do. There's so much infrastructure that's lacking there. I could build local infrastructure to generate a bit more supply. that might be something that we can put to the top of the list. I mean, it's sodding terrible around here. I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever. But I'm going to put it to the top of the list. And they can crack on with it. We have all the factories going at it, so... So, I mean, what can I do? What can I do? Just, it's nearly broken, look. Oh, it's so much, 94%. It'll capitulate when it's got 35% less. I don't suppose I have any operative... Tell you what. Wrong button. Sorry. Let's start... I think it's too late to do this. But also, they're so close. I wonder if a big push towards there might just be enough. Right, let's try it. Let's try this. Right, we got this. So research finished as well. Excellent. Let's go and get the research done on that one, and then trigger that. Because there's a political decision we can take off that for developing some Austrian oil fields, I think. We want to do this. So the Finno-Polish Pact. So let's have a look. At peace with this. Right, effect. Finland cannot join any faction while having the national spirit, the lone wolf. Does it have the lone wolf? Finnish Navy, Finnish Air Force. The lone wolf cannot create or join a faction. Well, then I'm not going to be able to do anything about that then, am I? Unless... Remove the ball... No, I don't want to remove the ball-bearing trade with Sweden. Diplomatic mission to Finland. Right, we must convince them it's in their best interest. By sending Josef Beck on diplomatic missions, we stand a much better chance of building the defensive alliance we dream of. Well, he can't do it anyway, so there's absolutely 0 point in trying to do that. So, however... It unlocks... What does this actually do? Finns are in a similar position to us, stuck on the border with the Soviets who want nothing more than to see their nation subjugated once again into an empire. This makes Finland the ideal candidate for an initial expansion into the Nordic countries. I don't think they'll join. Do you know what? I'm going to go this way instead. I think in a non-historical setting, gameplay-wise, I think this might work. I think that's going to stop the Finland one, and I don't know if I need Finland to be able to get into the next ones after that. Not sure. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the options here. We have military factories. I'm going to put them onto infantry equipment. We're going to put them all onto infantry equipment. And probably run out of steel, right? No, amazingly. Right, let's bring these guys up. And I'm going to make a push for Gorky over here. We want the railroad, really. So let's railroad into... This is going to cause a problem the moment we arrive. So we have to try and do this on one set of supplies, and it's going to depend on... What have we got in here? We don't actually know what's in here. There's stuff pulling out, which is never a bad thing. Right, we just need to wait for the cohesion to recover. And then I'm going to try and charge them in. Wish me luck, folks. Do you think we could try a sneaky attack into there? Try and get the railroad. I don't know what the Soviet defense is going to be like here. I don't think I can risk an all-out offensive just yet, either. Let's find out. It doesn't look too bad, actually. In fact, this looks quite doable. Well, that's gone better than expected. Keep the attack going forwards. Where's the other guys? Everyone's going in. If I just drop 2 back and just advance. This is working. Okay, nice. This is working. Keep going. We're going all the goddamn way. I'm going to leave 1 division in each space, and we're going definitely along the railroad. And let's see if we've got anything in the capital. This is very risky, but I feel like it is worth it just to take a shot at this. We should be getting reinforcements in there to try and hold that. That should be fine. And with any luck, we can outmaneuver the Soviets and get there first. It's a gamble. But we do like a good gamble. Right, they've put something in front of me, which I'd much rather they hadn't done. They stopped us! No way! Something went wrong there, and I don't think that should have been a stop. Also, we're going to just spoil that attack, because there's no way. Ah, what's going on here? Why are we not getting... Right, screw it. We'll all go in there. Sod it. We'll go around them. They are definitely getting in the way. Damn, it was a good effort. Maybe we'll take one of these other directions. Okay. Railroad them out again. Get them back to Smolensk. Recover. Get the supplies. We extended the line a little bit. It's not massively useful doing that, is it? I don't like the look of that there, so we're going to go and push them back beyond that river. The supply situation's looking much healthier all of a sudden. At least in some of these areas, so... We've bypassed Protect Yugoslavia and Austro-Hungarian Alliance. Okay. And defend Czechoslovakia. I don't know that these are actually going to be very good going down here. I don't think there's... Control the Bosporus. Turkey gets invented. Polish... Right, government invites us to the Medzimors? I don't know how that's pronounced. And we get the diplomatic mission to Italy. Well, Turkey's not in a faction. I don't know. I think that might be possible. I feel like it might also be wasting my time as well. So what have we got down here? Is there anything that would help with resistance suppression? Is not a bad thing. I'm actually going to go with that. Because this is costing me quite a bit, I think, at the moment. We're just pushing out a little bit here. We want to bring these guys back in when they're ready so that we can fight again. It's such a shame that we can't keep their ranks filled. And I might go for this bridge here. This might be a good one. How far back did we get? Right, bring them in. I think that's enough. And we're going to go through here on this railroad. Move half forward. I'm maybe using too many. And the supplies are just getting eaten up far too much. It will come right. It's going to take a long time, unfortunately. Longer than I would like. Right, okay. I think we're good to go in there. For some reason, the game disagrees with me and it says there is no land route to this province. And I cannot attack it. Soviet Union annexes Tanutava. Okay, I don't know why that is a thing, but I can't attack that. I can attack it now. The game's doing something very funny. I think, I'm convinced this is the case, by the way, that Poland is not supposed to hold historically. And on historical settings, when that happens, the game just breaks. Do you remember at the end of the war against Germany, and just before the USSR kicked off, we had that broken event? It says, like, Joseph Stalin does something, event number 1. It was clearly a broken game engine thing, a broken link somewhere. Yeah, I think that we've killed the game by doing something that the game thinks isn't supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it's worth just trying to take on the small victory point locations now, just to try and get these pushed out. Right, this is a terrible bulge here. Let's go in. This doesn't need to be like this. Are we all going? We're all going. Let's push that back. And then... Oh, no, don't go in. Don't go in. I guess we're going to go for Ivanovo here. Don't let them do that. Fall of Tokyo. We've got some very weak troops here. So we're looking for little victories where we can just grab a few more victory locations. Did we get in? We got in. This is nice. Follow this bridge, folks. Keep pushing and get over this damned river before they manage to get force on the other side of it. And we might do something sneaky like try and cut these guys off. So if our race for the capital doesn't work, we will instead... Who? What? I think I have a war score of 0. So this isn't a war against the Eastern... Oh, the Greater Eastern Asian Co-Sphere thing. Right, let's just... I've got no score, so I don't suppose it's ever going to go up, right? Unless I can take their navy. Can I take their navy? No, I've got nothing, so confirm and exit. I never got involved in that in the slightest. China took 18 states, so we're going to have a different situation over here, look. Japan's gone. It's nice that the Allies have managed to do that. I rarely see the Allies manage to beat Japan truly and fully like that. So all we need to do now is just force the USSR into capitulation. It's 98%. 98%. Right, anywhere where there's a town that's worth any points, we're going to try and make a push for. If we can. Let's go for it. We're just going to take what we can. Actually, in this situation, it's actually not too bad. Germany under attack. Not so long ago, Germany found itself dragged into another war. While everyone hoped for long-lasting peace in Europe, it's clear that tensions on the continent are still too great. German officials state that if they can no longer afford to keep the Rhineland demilitarized, arguing that they need full mobility within their own borders in order to defend themselves. I think that event is possibly a little bit out of date. Oh wait, hang on, no, that's cocked up there. So we'll take Tambov. Here's something. We'll take this as well. Doesn't matter as long as we get these. And if I can't make a mad dash for the capital, then do you know what? Screw it. We're going up there. We're going to cut these guys off and that's going to surround them. We've got a non-aggression pact from Japan and a lend-lease from Australia. Decline that one. Fuel's fine. Okay, so I thought we were going to run out of fuel because we weren't trading with America to get it, but it's okay. It's gone. Nice. And we have a decent war score. And we've got some of their equipment. Great news. Brilliant. Okay. So what we absolutely need to do is choose some territories to take. Can we have Berlin? Do you know what? Let's take all this stuff over here. That's mine because this is some rich lands right here. And I don't know if I want to... Do I want to go down there? I'm not sure I do. We've got... Yeah, we've got enough points. I bet somebody else claims and argues over Berlin and all those others. I would put money on it. This isn't expensive to take, is it? So we're good for another 400 points. Yep. Keep going then. How far up there do I actually want to go is the question. These look like they're... I was going to say more worthwhile, but actually they look exceedingly cheap, don't they? Right, let's go submit demands. And I thought that would be the bit. I'm going to try and demand it anyway. I'm pretty sure they didn't give it to me. I'm not going to get them. I'll tell you... Oh, wait, I've deselected them by doing that, haven't I? Let's take this. Let's take this all the way up to the North Sea. Not the North Sea. Is it the Bering Sea up here? The very, very North Sea. The Great Polish Commonwealth. Okay, we're going to see something crazy after the end of all this. Have I gone a bit overboard here? No, it's okay. I can still go. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me over this bit, you know. Oh, can we take Crimea? I'm going to leave Crimea. I'm going to not go for Bordigor, because Bordigor is terrible. We've still got some points we can put in this. Do you know what? Let's go with that and see what happens. I'm going to demand them anyway. Select all. Demand. Close. Well, we're still arguing over that. Britain's trying to claim these. Britain wanted that one. No one seems to be arguing over the vast depths of the Soviet hinterlands. Let's see. If anyone dares, like, argue that they're having this, it'll be mad. I don't even know if there's anything out here worth having. Submit demands. I'm not giving up on that yet. You know what? I think we are slowly ticking these off. We are getting them. So I'm not even sure. Do I want to? Do I want to? I feel like we've reached the game end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Britain have all this, and then I might just puppet them. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to try and keep that one. Of course, these do look like the places. Britain and France can argue over this mess. I'll keep that. So we've got a load of points left. And then what about if I liberate? Puppet. Puppet the Soviet Union. Do I have to select all? That's not going to happen then, is it? Screw it. I'm just going to press the button and see what happens. What have we got in the way of Navy? Select all. I'll take everything in the Navy. Select all. Select all. Add those. And then submit demands. No. Demand. They're not going to give me Berlin. There's no way they're going to give me Berlin. I feel like I have enough. I'm just going to submit demands. Okay. Select all. Forfeit. Close. So is there anything left? Right. Confirm and exit. This is a horrible mess. Yes, we're done. So, right, everyone's cancelling Lend-Lease. Everyone's unhappy. And I think that is a good place to leave the game. I can't even zoom in properly. So, I apologise for the Bordigor at the end here, folks. I don't like the peace conferences and the way they work. And it is just an absolute mess. This might open up options within our trees here to now do different things. However, I think that is a good place to leave it. So, as far as I'm concerned, we can't see the losses anymore, can we? Oh, crap, they've gone. As far as I'm concerned, we fulfilled, definitely, our dream of holding off as Poland. It was really tough against Germany. We actually used the Germans as a bulwark against the USSR, so we weren't exactly facing two at the same time. Because that would have been a really difficult thing to do, I think, because the enemies could have concentrated on our forts. I think the forts would have been strong enough individually, but the enemies could have concentrated their units against them a bit better and given our guys less chance to recover. It would have been interesting to see what would have happened. But, well, in historical settings, we held off the Germans, and later on we defeated a very overconfident Stalin who thought he'd have a piece of Poland. Yeah, let's look how that went for him, eh? So that was good fun. That was really good fun. What I'd like to do now, because I feel like we're coming to the end of most of the historical scenarios I want to play. I might start replaying as the UK or as the USA, because I'd really like to do a big naval game. The last few games I feel like we've played, the Navy hasn't really got involved. So I'd like to do that, because I like sending the ships around the world and doing stuff. However, we're looking also at non-historical playthroughs. Oh, we can't see now here, can we? Because it's that tree's gone once you choose one. I'd like to do one of the monarchist Poland games. The trouble is, I think they are ridiculously overpowered. The fact that you tick a couple of options in a focus tree and suddenly you get Romania or you get Czechoslovakia. But they could be fun. They could be fun to try, and it did look kind of cool. Poland's weakness is its industry. Well, one of its weaknesses is its industry. It's hard to build up and resources as a result. But anyway, that game was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me some ideas for future playthroughs. One thing that might be fun is to play as Spain and see if we can, on a non-historical setting, rebuild the old Spanish Empire in South America. Probably bring us into conflict with the United States. That could be fun. That's something else I might do. People have suggested playing as Australia, doing a historical game on there. The trouble with the countries that have low manpower is that I find that it's difficult to do much with them. And that was one of the things I was running into with Norway. We could play as one of the Scandinavian nations and rebuild build the Nordic Alliance faction, whatever it's called, Nordic Council? I can't remember. There's something we could maybe do. There's a few options. But anyway, Poland was a lot of fun, and it was really scary and tense at times, but I really enjoyed it. It was a good laugh. I don't know where the game is going. I've got to say, I don't know where the game is going, because I don't feel like... We've got to try some non-historical stuff next, because I don't feel like the allies really work well together. I feel like some of the AI is slightly broken in places. Yeah, we need a different challenge. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts, as always, and I will catch you again on the next one.